Hello, everybody. This is LWoD Darkness, the New Hope Changing the Dreaming game. Today we have a scene where Terry Waters, the Puka Bartender extraordinaire, is going to the north of the city with Terry's mentor, Alistair. They are in Alistair's car, and the Alistair just looks at Terry and says, "Can you please get your legs off the counter?"
How did you know that I was going to do that? God damn it. uh, lol. Terry, been looking out of the window, been reasonably quiet. We'll just, glance at Alistair, then removes the feet from, the dashboard.
Your boots are muddy.
So,
I I don't want to clean. And then he says like I do want to clean mud stuff all the time.
fine. We'll light up a cigarette. Um,
He will immediately open the windows.
so, this is fun. A road trip.
Yeah, the it's just about the fairy ritual where you eat the young fairies to remain young.
Blinks. Right.
They
Okay.
didn't tell you.
No.
It's okay. It's not gonna hurt. It's just like they're gonna snap your neck and you're gonna be dead in a few seconds. But in more
Right.
funnier news, um, I will try to show one of the things that the Arctif can do to gain glamour.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure. So after eating fairies, yeah. Okay. No,
exactly.
that's fine. Terry will, you know, open a small flask, take a sip, then hands it over to Alistair.
He will take it. He will sip, but
It's whiskey.
he he will stop the car after arriving into this like a lot of like house areas like that has there are close to the river and there are like a lot of there's snow, not that much, and he like stop the car. He will put his like he will put his keys to his pockets. He will go outside of the car. He will wait Terry for getting out of the car.
Yeah, sure. Terry will get out as well. It's kind of looking around.
Alistair goes behind a tree.
Terry will lean against the car and wait. Blink.
The polar bear slowly
The
comes near Terry.
fuck? The fuck are you doing?
It slowly comes near Terry
I
and
mean,
puts
Terry
his
knows that he is a polar bear puka, so this is fine.
yeah, and then he taps the car twice. The car starts like
Terry will jump when, he slams the car, the alarm goes off. It's like, what the fucking hell?
He does that like polar bear run, but it's like it's scary, but it also looks funny.
And he does that towards Terry or away from Terry or what?
Away from Terry.
Okay. Terry has no idea what kind of to expect right now. So yeah, he's just gonna run after him, I suppose.
He jumps on the water.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me guess. And Terry will sigh and, we'll look for like something that she can quickly hide behind and turn into an otter.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll, yeah, slip into the waters.
The Is this the first time Terry enters the waters?
Um, yes. She's been in her alter shape once,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think she's ever been in the water.
It feels quite natural and quite like home. The For some weird reason, you are actually quite talented in water.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Alistair is doing like what normal bears doesn't do, which is like swimming in a weird way, like swimming in more humanly way. And like he puts his head out, looks around for uh looks he seems to look around, and then he like puts his hand into his throat and like puts his like claw into his throat, and his like fingernails, which are claws, does like human speaking, you know, emotion,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of feel like his throat changes from inside. It looks more thicker, and he says, "So, do should I cast things on you too so you can speak?"
Terry is gonna swish, 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 swish away. She doesn't want anything cast on her. Like,
Okay, I take that as a no. Okay, now the his his voice in polar bear is weird because I make weird voices. Now the one of the good things about us is that we are able to change into an animal that we are connected to. I personally like to inspire creativity, mocking others with more talent. Not mocking, sorry. Try to inspire others. And I don't know. I felt like I would inspire if I see a polar bear close to New York. It works. It's not the best way, but it does sometimes. So, I usually let people take my photos sometimes. Sometimes I scare people because, it's fun.
Terry
It's
is,
up to
is,
you to
is
what you
sort of
do.
doubting her life choices right now.
It's up to you to do what you want. But for a day, continuously, you need to do what feels right to you. And then you will gain glamour.
Okay, Terry will think about this, and then, What feels right to do for an otter? Well, definitely not build a dam, because that's a beaver. But you're just gonna get a bit more familiar with the water, swim around, and sees if you can try and grab a fish.
Okay, let's roll. I don't think you have survival.
No.
You don't.
No, of course not.
See, let's go with perception, survival with difficulty 7.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm not in. Let me get to the dice roller.
Changeling.
Perception, survival. Okay, check. I can do this. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, the otter is gonna drown himself.
I
Okay.
was thinking about like otter drowning itself, but then I'm like, no.
I mean, it's fine with me, in all honesty.
The you were trying so hard, but now you're stuck. Like you didn't knew this motherfucking tree that has leaves so strong that you're like trying to get out of this tree. You're pushing yourself like, and like you're just stuck. Roll me strength athletics to get out of that.
Okay. What am I doing? Strength, athletics. Oh boy. Well, at least that's one die more. This is like below the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Do you want me to roll my stamina as well? Because others do need to get up and breathe at some point.
Yeah, we will do that if you fail this roll.
Okay. What was the diff?
6. You have athletics.
Okay, I have one success.
Barely, barely. It hurts. Ouch, 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 but you're out.
So Terry will race to the surface.
We were down for a while. What's up? What's up?
If you ever seen an otter side eye a polar bear, this is the moment.
he he kind of like he slowly like swims, but like he's a slow swimmer, and you're much faster than him.
hmm
He comes near Terry.
Terry is mostly happy that he didn't see her fail utterly. Utterly.
He comes near Terry and like his hand like from under you like tries to get you up. Not like clawing or anything, just like like
hmm
make Terry jump or something.
Sure, yeah. Why not? She'll jump because God's giant claw.
The is there the does the Terry still wants to continue checking for more
Yeah.
okay, let's roll perception survival. Difficulty 7.
Oh, this is somewhat better.
Okay. You see a fish.
Yeehaw.
It looks tasty.
Yep, Terry's gonna go after him.
The roll me that's athletics to catch it, and then dex brawl.
Okay, Dex Athletics to catch it. Does double jointed come into play with that? Let me see. Was I smart enough to make a list here of mine by merits and flaws? I did.
Yeah, you did.
Reduce the difficulty of any roll involving body flexibility by 2.
I'm gonna say yes because you're underwater.
Yeah. Okay, so that is Dex Athletics. And it's what's the diff? Or what's the standard diff?
6, so it's 4.
4. Okay. I'm very good at this. That is 3 successes.
Okay. You are very close to this.
And then you said Dex Brawl, right?
Yes, to bite or to claw.
Lol. I don't have Brawl.
Okay, you don't know how to bite, but it's still the 5. No, it's the 6 because you don't have a brawl.
I have 1 success.
You catch it with your teeth. Roll me your damage. The other teeth does +5. No, it doesn't. It does +1.
Okay. 1.
It's in your teeth and like that's fucking weird because blood in your mouth.
Oh god. I love how the player forgot this for a moment, and I
Yeah,
guess so did the character in that case.
yeah.
It's
All the
like
good
the otter
intentions.
nature, the otter nature took over, and then
All the good intentions.
So 60-10 willpower roll.
I'm gonna say diff 8 for this because like
Then
this
I
is insane.
fail.
So you must retreat from the object, which is your tongue. I don't think you will cut off your tongue, but like
I mean, the tongue is not bleeding. The fish is bleeding.
no, you will like you will like the get the fish out, but like the taste is still there.
So okay, so mouth open, tongue sort of out, like sticking out your tongue in a way. Terry is just gonna flee away from this bleeding fish that is slowly, there's like wellows of red blood in the water starting to form around the fish, and Terry's just away. Like I said, with her mouth open, so that hopefully the water can wash away the taste of the blood.
Yeah, the salty water kind of washes um washes the thing, but like even like your tiny otter hands are shaking. It's not a a thing
Terry's
that you are
gonna
not happy.
try and find a place to hide, like
Mhm.
near the banks of this water.
Mhm.
So like she's gonna try and find rocks to hide behind or something,
You
like
do very easily.
out of the water, in like this small little hole created by like a couple of big rocks.
Mhm.
Do you want me to roll dex stealth for it?
No, it's fine. You can. He can't see a tiny creature flying around all the time, and he's doing bear things.
So yeah, Terry's gonna sit there for a while, calm down. Then that's probably gonna take like half an hour or something. I don't
Oh
know.
God, then he is looking. He looks around, looks around. Let's roll some dex, stealth, and perception alertness.
Check.
He
Wow.
has 3, which is weird.
Hey.
Wow, he doesn't find you. He is worried. After some time, you hear someone saying, "Terry, where are you? Terry!"
Aw. Terry's just gonna, slip from away from those rocks, trying to find a place where Terry can turn back into Terry again.
You can very easily.
Okay.
Your hair is wet. Your clothes return to you. They're also a bit wet.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be otter sometimes, but you hear Terry.
Here. What?
It's been 45 minutes.
Well, so
I was worried
why?
that you were kidnapped.
Right.
He
Yep.
slowly comes.
Because I'm actually a princess in disguise. I need to be kidnapped every once in a while.
Mario will arrive soon, hopefully.
Nah, your princess isn't on another castle. Anyway, this is dull. I'm done.
He kind of looks like when she says, "This is done. I'm done." He was not expecting that. Huh? Huh?
All my
What?
manipulations of the future if you want me to.
No, like he doesn't understand because like he doesn't fucking know what happened, and he's like, "Well, huh? What? Huh?
I'm bored. This is dull.
Okay."
Why would I want to be doing this? It's like swimming around in water, tumbling. Yay. Pebbles, water, fish. Great.
It's
It's dull.
you trick humans. It's funnier, but it's up to you.
You're saying as shit gets better?
Yeah, when you make fun of humans, it does. But
Right.
it's up to you. We can go back and more talk about like the revelry.
It's up to me. You're my teacher. You're supposed to teach me stuff.
This was teaching, but you're bored, so let's go talk about the pad of inspiration.
Sure. Terry just shrugs and, you know, grabs a package of cigarettes.
Hmm.
Is that also wet?
No, it's not.
Okay, good. She'd be so disappointed. Like, "Grr."
Ah,
Get out a cigarette, light it again. Just inhales and with the nicotine kind of like, kicking in, just
mhm.
finally gets their heartbeats under control.
The
Like she's very
you
much pretending that nothing bad has happened.
okay? You and the Mr. Alistair returns to the city very slowly in the car as he continued drinking. As I presume you are making him drink more.
I mean, Terry is offering.
Yeah, he is not rejecting.
Okay. Um. Oh yay. At some point, Terry will offer like I can drive as well.
His cheeks are red, and he says, "It's fine. I got this."
Cool.
And safely, maybe not that much, they return to the city. The Alistair drives the car towards Terry's bar, and then he says, "So, the the path of inspiration." Every takes a deep breath. He is bad at this. He knows it, but he tries his best.
By the
Every
way, where are they when he's explaining this?
in front of his her bar, Terry's
Okay,
bar.
because that part is not just good thing.
Yeah, they're like in the car in front of the bar.
Oh, okay.
The I try to inspire creativity. I support individuals to have ideas about their art. I try to talk with people who needs to get help, who needs to get supported. It's not something the best I do, but that's what I try to do. Not best at it. There's something that feels natural to everybody, even the most unseelie, and you
Mm-hmm.
try to create creativity in the life because if you don't, reality takes over. Even the most unseelie individual knows the or knows and understands the need of creativity, and the most creative things usually comes from what society thinks, what society kind of thinks, kind of um, cool, or most some half of them are considered silly things to do. The creating love, creating trust, helping those in need, those are mostly done by sillies. Inspire creativity, create hope, hope for the future, most and for all. Fostering dreams is the what most the unseelie does. I think the creating calm is done by mostly the sealy, but like I have seen some unseelie do it as well. The As I have said though, there is the other ways and evil ways to do it, as society claims they're evil. Creating anger, destroying love, destroying hope, exhausting creativity, breaking trust, exploiting dependence, destroying illusions. These are too close to banality because even if you're changelings, we need the banality to stay alive because the creativity is too much for us to handle in our shells, which is our human bodies. The I'm gonna tell you outright: if you caught ravaging in this barony, they will kick you out and they're not gonna give a damn about your bar.
Duly noted.
If you caught doing Rhapsody, which I don't know why you would, like, you know Alistair is unseelie. Terry knows Alistair is unseelie.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he talks about Rhapsody is like, that's insane. Like, why no anyone would ever do that kind of thing. Like he told Terry that he finds Rhapsody extremely cruel. And let me tell you what is Rhapsody because I know you forget these things. So the ravaging is like one time destroying, creating anger, but like Rhapsody is like you make someone so creative with glamour
Mm-hmm.
and then destroy what they create,
Yeah.
and like if it's a dreamer who does it, that person dies, and it's like it makes that person like there are he says like there are times he heard Rhapsody like kind of makes people like very evil in a like evil to changelings as in like extremely banal
Mm-hmm.
in a level that they can't handle them being around them anymore. So like he continues and says the as you did not heard these from me or anyone else, which I don't know how did you heard. And Sealy is the court that fights against the banality. Their history is filled with this actions against banality.
Mm-hmm.
Now, therefore, I don't find Rhapsody that interesting, and I agree with what should happen to those who does it with most baronies. Now, As my time as like a noble, one time I found caught a person who does ravaging. It was another knight, an unseelie knight, who I work with. He was from House Danan and Darvan, and what he did was he was a psychiatrist. When individuals comes to him with like very fucked up people comes to him, he ravaged them. He admitted to me that he does it because he hates those disgusting individuals. I have seen some unsteely trolls beat purse snatchers or recap or steely recaps. How you like create glamour is extremely personal to you. I have seen many people do it in very different ways. And I will not judge you for ravaging. A lot of individuals chooses the easy way in many situations, even the most silly ones.
Hmm, Terry will think about this for a while. It's like, um, the little flask of booze that she has is pretty much empty by now, especially with the two of them drinking from it. And she just kind of holds it up, turns it around, looks at it, then kind of nods and says, "I think I might have an idea."
He nods.
So, does this like basically you have a victim, quote unquote?
You
What
make it
are the?
sound less like we're vampires.
I mean, how else am I gonna say it? There's someone that you're doing this to, or that you
Dreamer.
fine, a dreamer. Does
Like,
that always have to be
no.
like a normal human, or can it be a changeling, or what?
It mostly needs to be a normal human.
Mm,
You can't, like, you can't inspire the changelings, but I don't think you can gain glamour out of other changelings. I never heard that done.
okay.
You have an idea or ways to do it?
I think I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Let's try it out.
Shrugs. Sure.
He waits for Carrie to do what she wants to do, or he wants to do.
Yeah, Terry, we'll get out of the car and get into our bar.
He will follow and, sit not at the bar, but like somewhere else.
Hmm. So, is there any normal human sitting on the bar?
There's a guy that you know that who arrives a couple times.
Hmm.
25 years old. He doesn't have a job. He comes and like spends the money he earns out of gambling.
Hmm.
That's it.
Um, yeah, if Terry knows a little bit of what this guy likes to drink, she's gonna pour him a drink, and basically he's gonna strike up conversation with him. Hey man,
Whoa.
good to see you
Hi.
again here on the house.
Thanks. Um. Thanks. Yeah. It's.
You look like you need it.
Yeah. I kind of didn't. The gambling didn't go well this time.
Okay, how come? Bad numbers?
Yeah,
Bad
fucking,
people?
fucking the basketball. Lakers lost.
Sucks, man.
Yeah, you fucking hated that, but yeah, there's nothing I can do about it now.
No, I get that. Mm. So you wanted them to win, like that was your bet?
Yeah, I said the Lakers will win with 5 points, and they
Mm.
lost with 3 points. So
Yeah, that
I don't
sucks.
know.
You always like basketball.
Yeah, yeah, I actually played basketball in the past. I was yeah, it was. Then
Then what?
my fucking I had a very dickish coach, and yeah,
Mm.
he just didn't let me play a lot. And I lost interest. I wish I did though. I felt like a lot of people told me I was good.
So if you like it that much, why didn't you just find another coach, another team? A lot of things like schools do scholarships based on sports and everything.
I mean, it's isn't it too late now? It's been how many months now? How many years now?
I mean, just start with, I don't know, building up like start running every day, build up that thing, go play in the neighborhood. There's a couple of groups here around, and just from there on, get your stuff back together. Go
he
apply for a
fin-
team.
he finishes drink, and he puts some thought into what Terry says. Then he says, "Nah, I don't think anybody will have me anyway. Play with the group that I have in the neighborhood, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go well anyway."
I want to try a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure if it works this way.
So what do you want to? What do you want
I need to find a thing first. Like, where are the not lores, but the not there arts and realms.
to? Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Spring. Just need to have a quick look. Quick look. Yes, I think. Oh yes, that will work. Um, yeah, I'm gonna use Spring One.
Mm-hmm. To put an
Um,
idea.
yep.
Okay, do it.
Awaken gives new energy to the target. That sounds like something that works.
Yeah.
So, as a bunk, Terry is gonna mix a drink. Make it like a green one. Um, so what do you want me to roll for that? Dex crafts or
Dex what's crafts?
witchcrafts? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, at least there's one success. Whew.
It's a secondary skill, right?
Crafts isn't.
Oh, okay, then no. Well, still, you make him a good drink, then he didn't
Mhm.
drink for a while.
Mm, So that's the bunk. Like she's doing the tossing the mixture in the air, catching it, and
Mm-hmm.
adding ice and everything, and to this like almost like poison green drink.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I want to roll for like awakening. Spring
Okay.
one.
The spring 3 dice in actor two. You have actor two.
Mm-hmm. So that's five. How much do I get for my bunk?
-2.
Okay. That's two successes.
Yeah, he drinks the drink slowly after you give it to him. Now you kind of created a connection that you needed to create with this person.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me perception kenning
Oh boy. Do I even
at
have Kenny?
difficulty at 8.
Oh boy. Oh, wait. What are you doing? God damn it. Oh, stupid dice roller. Don't do that. Moments. My
Your
computer's
mere
act.
good listener works in this.
Mm-hmm.
That means that it's difficulty 7.
Yay. Wait, that doesn't work like that. 3 successes.
Do you have any dreamers yet? But like, no, you don't, because even if you had, it wouldn't make sense in this situation at the moment.
No, I don't believe I have.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have one actually.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if I defined them already. Like if I.
No, I think like we were gonna like have them in the future, and this
Yeah.
guy will be your dreamer anyway.
Yay.
The what Terry sees in this guy, and she does the trick, is that he has this like eyes, but in chimerical reality, they glow. The yellow, the sign of glamour, but it's not big enough yet. She created
Mm-hmm.
the seeds of the idea, and therefore the glamour and the dream of this guy who wants to achieve something. He drinks the water and say, "Hey Terry, Terry, I really want to thank you. You
Yeah, sure, no problem, man.
I I will go. I need to think about this. I just had this weird idea that come out of nowhere actually.
Hmm. I mean, sometimes the best ideas happen when you're, not expecting them or in a bar. Usually in
Drinking
a
in a
bar,
mariners
actually.
bar.
Best place to be.
Exactly. He gets up and slowly leaves. Your mentor approaches, and he has like some notes that he took. And then he gives the notes because there are people around them. And the notes actually says, you need to continue to make sure that he actually does what he said he would. Sometimes,
Terry will just kind of like, ask him if he wants to come upstairs so that they can actually talk about shit.
yeah, he would. He says, he nods.
And Terry will definitely bring Booze along because she knows her mentor by now.
Hmm. When they go up, he will explain what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He like opens the door and he looks for the bottle if it's still there.
Mm-mm. Of course not. Or is it?
Hmm.
I mean, no. Even if it's the next day, the bottle has been cleaned up.
Yeah,
Like maybe if you would look very carefully, you can see like a shard of glass somewhere in the corner that Terry didn't spot, but everything's cleaned up.
he
You do
doesn't. He
still
doesn't.
smell like the fake smell of alcohol as you pass the door, the threshold, because yeah, the bottle was slammed against the door, so a lot of alcohol dripped there. But yeah, now Terry will invite him to like either sit on that couch or in the pillows or the beanbag that she has in that part of the house that is the living area.
The he doesn't like he kind of like doesn't say anything about the glasses that he didn't saw or anything like that. He just looks at the door, looks around, And then he says, after sitting and sipping his drinks, which his face turns more red, you need to make sure that he continues this agenda that he has now. If you continue making him do the things that he wants to do, he will be your dreamer. He will dream. You will assist him to dream and accomplish it.
Cool. Yeah, that's no problem. He drinks here regularly.
Which you will have two choices. You can gain the glamour for yourself, or then you can create a dross. Dross is the currency of
Mm-hmm.
our fucking society.
Yeah, I've
It,
seen
it
them.
will appear in a shape that your dream that you're presumed will show up. I'm
Okay.
tired today. Mm, you got more drinks or whiskey?
Sure. Moment. Terry looked because she brought the entire bottle up. Like,
Yeah, he kind of like reaches at the bottle. He didn't see that, and he's like, "Oh,
okay, I was gonna say
here."
like
He takes a
that's very
bottle and
fast.
like drops some to his rocks. Like he pulls his glass. So yeah, that's like kind of what happens.
Sure. Okay. Um. So, how often does this like do we?
It's as much as you can fucking do, I guess. That's how it works. So it works with me. I don't have a
Terry
job
starts
that much.
humming. Terry starts humming that Bruno Mars song. I want to be a millionaire.
That song, I know that song. The Bruno Mars kid.
Yeah. I mean, is this how like nobles become nobles? Just doing a lot of this kind of bullshit.
No,
Mm,
this kind of bullshit makes you rich.
yeah. I mean,
Nobles I become nobles by actions or dance offs.
dance offs.
He's a puka.
Cool. Yeah. No, I know.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean Terry immediately always understands.
Yeah,
So Terry just looks
basically.
like dance off. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, no, I'll do a dance off with them. Come king of the world.
Basically, either you're born a she or you suck dick of a she for a long time and become noble.
Well, not very well known for my dick sucking capabilities.
Same.
I mean, you were a noble at one point,
Yes.
so your dick sucking capabilities must have been awesome.
Uh, the nobles that I was dealing with didn't like their dick suck.
Oh,
Yeah.
so how did you get that amazing title of yours then?
I kissed their ass.
You sucked their dicks.
I kissed their ass.
Kissed their ass. Fine. Just the difference is just where you're standing.
Yes. And no.
Mm,
What, just because I'm noble, like you judge me now?
I mean, of course I do.
Cool.
Just don't see why you would want to become one. Sounds tedious.
Not right now. I don't want to be a noble anymore.
And why are you still kissing their asses? You're still doing what they tell you to do.
I don't think I am doing what they're telling me to do.
I mean, teaching me is pretty much what they told you to do.
Yes, they told me not to teach you how to ravage. They told me not to tell you about Rhapsody. They asked me to raise you in the ways of the Sealy court because they kind of think I'm silly, probably. And I don't fucking do that, I guess.
Hmm.
He kind of looks at Terry in the eye when he says that. He is drunk and more, like he has more courage now because he's drunk.
And what was his last sentence?
Like that's because like they tell me to do to that. I don't fucking do that. I guess he said. They told me like not to teach you about
Mm.
the bad stuff, but I teach you nearly like everything I know.
Yeah. But you could have just said no. To teach you
That would
all.
look bad because Terry, that sometimes when you say no to a lot of people, you find yourself miserable and alone. Sometimes you want to have a place in society, and I like being around other changelings.
Hmm. Terry shrugs. I guess.
I don't have a lot of friends.
Because of what happened.
People like to judge and you know.
Oh yeah. People like to judge.
And
World
I,
full of that judges.
it's also I don't believe in society the way I used to be. I think time is a flat fucking surface, and we just do everything over and over again.
What does time have to do with society?
And
So, in like a month, what's. So I have to do some sort of test, and if I succeed, then I don't need a mentor anymore. So that will release you of your duties, I suppose. So you can continue big plans for the future.
yes, owning the city, then the world. I
So
mean, I would be happier, if I was you. You're not gonna have a daddy like me, and someone who you troll bottles after.
what?
I said you're not gonna have someone that you throw bottles after.
I meant before that.
It's obviously you don't want me, so
Yeah, completely.
yeah, Terry. I know the difference between the choicelessness and the worst choice. I live in democracy in America.
Look, other fucking choices are freaking awful. But in a month, you don't have to be bothered with me anymore. So I was just kind of wondering what you're gonna do then.
I don't know. Have you as a friend who can talk and drink time to time and tell dumb shit that you won't, probably listen or care.
I mean, I don't really have friends.
So do I.
I guess I can use someone to drink with. Um, that is if you
I would
like.
like to drink with you, yes. He
Cool.
raises his glass.
Terry will raise theirs, because by now I think Terry walked up to the kitchen and grabbed, like,
Hmm.
a cup.
So, should I should go fucking home and think about my love. And
Dude, you can't
what?
fucking drive,
Why?
because you're drunk as fuck.
No, I'm not.
Seriously? You're gonna do that again?
Do what?
Stand up.
He falls into the couch and he tries to stand. Shit,
Yeah.
you're right. Mm, this couch feels so good.
I'll grab a blanket.
Thanks. Don't throw bottles after me.
Terry kind of shrugs. We'll go over to the mattress that is Terry's bed. That basically the twin bed, the two persons bed that's in the corner is she's not gonna, you know, she's not gonna touch, but she's gonna grab one of the blankets that's on the mattress that she sleeps on, and she's gonna yeah, cover up Alistair, I suppose, and he's gonna sit there in the beanbag and smoke and drink some more, and I guess with that we can
In the scene, but before, right
end the
before,
scene.
right before, he falls asleep, the Alistair says, "You have anger issues."
Raises an eyebrow. Right. Sure I do.